Hey, it's Elisa. Welcome to day 5 of the 5-day meditation challenge. So we made it through a full week. This week has flown by. I mean, I'm sure you have other things going on, but definitely with getting together each morning, it has made the week really zip by for me. I have shared several different meditations with you so far, and I promise you, there are so many different types of meditations. We couldn't do them all in a week. We probably could do a year's worth of meditations to get through, many different varieties and, and just variations on meditations. And so just to sum up the ones that we went through, we did affirmations and intention setting. We did body scan yesterday. We also did breath awareness, which is one of my favorite ones to do. It's one of the most accessible ones that you can have in your toolbox of meditations. And then we also did, I'm trying to think what we did on the third one. So I can't think of it right now, but we did do a third one. And I'll probably list that in the comments below. But we did 5 different, well, today we'll have done the 5th one. Today we're doing one that for me, when I first started in my journey of yoga and meditation, it all sounded very woo-woo to me, and it might sound that way to you. We're going to do a chakra balancing meditation. Now, our chakras are basically these subtle wheels of energy that exist in our bodies. So we have what we call our subtle body. So it's our energetic body. So it's not like there's a physical place like you couldn't do, open you up and find your chakras. But they do exist. They correspond to something that is physical in you, which is nerve plexes. So we have nerve plexes throughout our body. So like where the nerves kind of gather. And so I've already spoken about chakras with my chiropractor, where he actually brought it up, and I thought it was kind of cool. But so the chakras, we have 7 main ones. It said that you actually have other lesser ones, but most people talk about and recognize the 7 chakras. And again, they start at the root of your tailbone, go all the way up basically to the top of your head. So, above, we call it your crown chakra. And you might notice behind me, let's see if I duck the right way. So over to that corner somewhere, there we go. I have little singing bowls, and you can notice they match the colors of the rainbow. So chakras do correspond to colors. So it's, the Roy G. Biv, red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Some people say the last one is white. So it just depends on how you want to state the colors. But they correspond to color, they correspond to energy. So like they vibrate at different levels. And so, and when I mean they vibrate at different levels, so a different frequency for sound. So they have a different sound, and there are different tones for each one. And they also influence how you feel, how you interact with the world. So if one of your chakras is what we might say out or out of balance, and you might notice that there is something in how you interact with the world. Maybe there's something in how you feel. It could be your self-esteem. And so we'll do a meditation designed to just go through all the chakras. It's going to be a really brief one. If you were really out of balance in one of the chakras, I would probably recommend more things. So there are different yoga poses we can do for each of the chakras. There are different, again, sounds that we can use, or we can do what we call chanting or mantra, where we make a tone. Like for instance, one of them is BAM. So you can hear that vibratory sound, or one of the most prevalent ones that people know, the word Om. So that has vibration, and that's associated with the upper crown chakras. So, or actually the third eye. And again, so we can get deeper into it today. This is just going to be a nice introduction to the chakras and going through them. So we'll get situated. So finding your comfortable seat or lying down, whichever feels better to you. And especially since we're doing the chakras, this is one of the times. Now, I always recommend, if you have a healthy spine, that if it is available to you, to sit up straight and tall. If you want to lie down, same thing, long spine. Because like if we're slouched, that actually stops the flow of our energy. So we want to be sitting nice and tall, and that might mean sitting on pillows or a chair or a bolster. So you can totally be in a chair. In fact, for a lot of people, that's a great way to meditate. If you are sitting in a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. That's also going to connect you to the earth. And we want to feel grounded in this and really all meditations. So inviting you to come into that comfortable place. So seated or lying down. And this one you could also do standing. And if you'd like to close your eyes, bringing your awareness inward or directing your gaze downward towards the floor or the tip of your nose. Or starting to notice your breath. Relaxing any areas that are tight or tense. So we're going to first start our exploration of the chakras by making sure we do feel connected to the earth. So either with our feet flat on the ground or feeling any parts of our body that are touching the earth if we're in a seated posture or even lying down. So just noticing, allowing yourself to be held and supported. Noticing what that feels like. And then allowing your attention to come to the base of your spine, to your tailbone. This is the area of your root chakra. So at this place, imagining or seeing with your inner vision the color red. There might be a ball of light and it can glow and glimmer. And the ball can be whatever size you'd like it to be, but picturing that red ball of light at the base of your spine. And this root chakra is an area where we want to focus on being grounded. And again, that connection to the earth. This is where we find our safety and security. And you might connect or include an affirmation with this one. And it could be the phrase, I am, or I am enough. I am here. And this chakra is all about fulfilling our basic needs. And then traveling to your sacrum. So this is just a little bit higher. This is your sacral area, your sacral chakra. And here we can picture the color orange. So this chakra is associated with creativity, sensuality, sexuality, your emotions. So seeing that color orange. And there are many different affirmations that we could associate with this chakra. So perhaps I create, I feel. This has to do with how we take in the world, how we see the world. And more so with how we feel and experience the world. Because it has to do with our senses and creativity. Traveling up to around your belly button, the color yellow for this chakra, it's our solar plexus chakra. And this chakra is all about your willpower and your desire to get things done. So this chakra, or this affirmation for this chakra might be, I can. And in this area, we'll see a bright yellow, glowing yellow light. And again, this ball of light can be big maybe little. We're just picturing this color yellow at the center of your torso around your belly button area. So again, this is your solar plexus chakra. Traveling up to the center of your chest. This is your heart chakra. And this area, your heart chakra, is all about your ability to love and be loved. And this chakra is associated with the color green. So you might see a beautiful glowing emerald green right here in your mind's eye. And the affirmation you might share, one of the affirmations could be, I love, or I am love. I am loved. Now traveling up to your throat. This is your throat chakra. And here we see a light blue, maybe like the shade of a robin's egg here. And your throat chakra is all about communication, how you communicate with the world, with others, things you say about yourself to yourself, your ability to speak your truth and to hear others speak their truth. So your affirmation might be, I speak my truth. And then allowing your attention to travel up to the middle of your forehead. This is the place of your third eye. So we call this the third eye chakra. And here you might see a beautiful indigo ball of light. Now, the third eye chakra is all about your inner wisdom, your inner knowing, your intuition. And this is, again, where you might say, I see. If somebody says something to you, you might say, yes, I see. And again, it's all about your intuition and getting in touch with your intuition, listening and trusting your intuition. Now letting your attention travel all the way to the top of your head, maybe even to the space above the top of your head. This is your crown chakra. So again, here you might see the color purple or maybe even a white light. This chakra has to do with understanding and being a part of the universe, understanding and feeling your place in the world. And again, you might say, I am here at this chakra, or even I am one with the universe. So having traveled through all the chakras and all the colors, perhaps one of them stood out to you more than another. And you can allow your inner gaze to go back to that spot, or you can even place a hand on that part of the body. And then once again, bringing awareness to the top of the head. We're at the crown chakra. Now I invite you to envision that white, bright light traveling from the top of your head down through your third eye to your throat, down to your heart center and your solar plexus, down to your sacrum, and then to your roots. And allowing that white light to envelop your entire body, energizing and filling your body with light and love and energy. Letting all your cells bask in that Beautiful white light. And you could choose to stay here as long as you'd like, or whenever you're ready, allowing your eyes to gently blink open and coming back into the room that you're in. So thank you so much for sharing this week with me. I will be sending out information shortly about my mini meditation course that I've got coming out. It is called Meditation Made Easy. So if you'd like to go a little deeper or explore some of the things that we talked about, and learn some more of the tips and tricks that I have to help you create or deepen your meditation habit. So you might already have a meditation habit, but maybe it's not as consistent as you'd like it to be, or you want to go a little deeper. And I invite you to join me in this mini course. If you want some details, please feel free to send me a DM and I will get you all the information. And thank you so much for sharing this time with me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.